This is an example of using the SUMIFS formula inside Excel 2007 and later versions. In this example, I'm going to attempt to add up numbers based on 2 bits of criteria or more. With the SUMIFS function, it allows me to do that. As with any other function, I click where I want the answer to begin. Clicking on the FX button to the left of the formula bar, or Shift and function 3 on the keyboard if you want a keyboard shortcut for that. And finding either in my most recently used category the SUMIFS formula if you've recently used it, otherwise go to the old category, hit the letter S on the keyboard once you're in there, and the SUMIFS function, clicking on OK. With the SUMIFS function, the first thing you do is specify the sum range. This differs from the SUMIF function. So in this case I need to specify the numbers I need to add up. That selection there. Because I'm going to copy this formula down a number of cells, then I need to press function 4 on the keyboard straight away to put $signs into place. This locks the reference or creates an absolute reference for it. The next thing I do is I specify my criteria range 1. And my criteria range 1 is the same cells because I'm searching these cells for certain criteria. And again, pressing function 4 to lock in the reference. So it's a bit strange where you've got the sum range and your criteria range being identical ranges. But it's criteria 1 is the first bit that matters here, because I'm going to specify that it's whatever's in the range of this cell here, so greater than or equal to 75. I don't lock in this reference because I'm going to copy it down and I want to update it to greater than or equal to 50 or greater than or equal to 20. Now the next step of this is I choose criteria range 2, which opens up in turn criteria 2. So my criteria range 2 in this example is identical cells again. So because this needs to be locked, I'll press function 4 and then I'll specify my criteria 2, which for this one is going to be the less than 100. So what I've actually done there is told Excel, add up these numbers if these numbers are greater than or equal to 75 and these numbers are less than 100. So basically numbers between 75 and 100, or 75 and 99 really. So I can click on where I want the answer. So I click on where I've entered in my criteria and click on OK. And my answer for any cells greater than or equal to 75 and less than 100 is 249. Copying this down, I see that my results are 517 and 138. This differs from a previous example, by the way, of this is SUMIF, which only takes one single bit of criteria. With the SUMIFS, you can specify many criteria. And that's an example using SUMIFS to add up numbers based on more than one criteria.